everybody, welcome back to another video with Lecture Soul. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic medium, a spiritual life coach, and just a spiritual bitch putting everybody on. What I intend to do is to teach people that God and Jesus and the universe coexist as one. Now today in this video, guys, this video is going to be for those who feel a little bit of pressure when it comes to you manifesting whatever it is on your manifestation journey, on your law of assumption journey, whatever it is that you do to manifest your desires. I want you all to know that this is supposed to be a very stress-free process. Like, manifestation is not difficult, it's not tedious, it's not hard to do. It's not anything that should leave you feeling stressed out or angry or, you know, whatever else really, because I'm telling y'all right now, if there's anything that is easy to do in this world, it definitely is manifestation. And it's for the simple reason that we have been manifesting since we were children, since we were born, literally. We have been manifesting as people, our entire realities, everything that we have and everything that we will continue to have, we have manifested that for ourselves. And so I just think it's best for us to take initiative in our lives where we can right now, so that we are able to create more, like a better future, a better life for ourselves and for whatever other reason, really. So with that being said, today in this video, in regards to that, I just want you guys to just relax and to understand that there really doesn't have to be a lot of pressure felt here. This was a requested video, so I know that this is definitely going to be something that will help people out, especially, like I said, if you do feel that kind of pressure when it comes to you manifesting those desires, because again, pressure is not something that you should be feeling at all. Like, there's nothing hard about it, I promise. But then anyway, we're about to get started with the video, but really quick, peep the background music, my love. We got a new meditation album out here, used to help you sleep, used to help you manifest, used to help you visualize while you're going to sleep. Shit, this is exactly what I use right here to help myself get into the state of visualization right before I go to bed. I do like to visualize sometimes. I don't really go into like extreme detail as to what I am visualizing when I am visualizing. I just visualize as I do, and it always manifests in that favor regardless of how specific it is or whatever else. But besides that, yes, this music is here to help you guys get into that calm state so that you are able to manifest alongside you just having a good night's sleep. Like, everyone deserves to feel good when they're sleeping. Everyone deserves to feel like they can manifest a good night's rest. So with that being said, the link will be down below in case y'all want to check it out for yourselves. Feel free to, because like I said, it helped me out, and so I want to be sure that it's helping y'all out as well. It's really so simple to put into your everyday schedule, you know, to visualize, to do whatever else, and why not feel your calmest while doing so by listening to that kind of music. But besides that, now we can get started with the video right now so that we can get to talking about how to eliminate that pressure that you might be feeling when it comes to you manifesting those desires. Because again, feeling that pressure is not something that it's not meant for you, my love. Like, especially as a conscious master manifester, you have to understand that this is just the way it is. It's so easy, it's so simple to do. There's really nothing hard or complicated about it, so don't let it be that way. But alright, so the first things first, because like I said before, this is a requested video, I do understand that some of y'all might be feeling like there is some sort of pressure here. Like, you might be one of those people that feel like there's a time crunch, that if I don't have it by next week, I'm gonna jump off a bridge. Like, I don't care how dramatic it is. Like, I understand it all because I have been there myself. I'd be like, oh my god, where the hell is it? What's going on? Or even me just feeling like I had to be on top of my thoughts and being on top of everything that I was doing when it came to manifestation. Listen, you don't have to do shit besides just think in favor of your desires. Ooh, what does that do? Release a lot of the pressure that you thought that you had to initiate in other areas. You might hear from someone, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do no, the fuck you don't. Okay, listen, if you want what you want and you know that you want whatever it is, using an SP, for example, you want to manifest a person, you simply have to know that that person is already yours. It is so fucking simple, especially when you do have a good self-concept, which, if some of y'all don't know what a self-concept is, within the law of assumption, it's basically how you view yourself and the world. If you have a good self-concept, you're gonna view yourself as limitless, you're gonna view the world as limitless, you'll just know that you got the shit dominated, which of course you do. But if you have a bad self-concept or whatever, you're going to assume that you are a victim in every way, shape, and form. It's kind of like having a good self-confidence, really, because this all does play out within whatever it is that you're manifesting, like the attitude that you have towards that desire. So upon you understanding what it is to have a good self-concept, having a good self-concept, I can definitely say it would be vital in a case like this where you should not be feeling pressure, because feeling like a victim, feeling like you can't, feeling like what is it going to take for me to get, like, no, absolutely not, because I know exactly what it was like to feel this way. I felt that way for a very long time. Once I realized what it was to conscious manifest, aka when I found out about the law of assumption a few years ago, I remember feeling like I found the solution to all my problems. I was like, oh my god, this is really this easy? Okay, I'm gonna do it, you know? Obviously, everyone has the same attitude upon finding the law because everyone sees it as a solution to the problem that they could easily solve themselves themselves through the law, okay? So really the law is just like a little shortcut to all of those solutions, just by you understanding that you are the person who makes it all happen, but you have to understand that you literally are the person who makes it all happen. So if you do feel pressure when you are manifesting that thing, whether it be through affirming and persisting, which is when you affirm those affirmations that you have used in regards to that desire, aka you stating that you have what you want repetitively, persisting in that until whatever it is that you want does manifest in your favor, whether it's that, whether it's through consistent visualization, SATs, which is state akin to sleep. That one right there is a wonderful method. Maybe I'll get into that in another video. Or even if you're just someone who, whatever, I got what I want and it's done, aka you're working with your state to manifest everything that you want, where you have your state set on the fact that yes, I do have this right here, right now. It's like a mindset, okay? You stick to that. So no matter what it is that you are doing to manifest that desire, please do understand that when I tell you that your desire is literally here the same second that you say that it is, that you think that it is, that you are in the state of knowing that it already is. And your only job is to sit still with that. Stop fighting it, stop questioning it, stop limiting yourself, and stop overthinking things that you know yourself that you should not be overthinking. You are limiting yourself by letting your mind go crazy within what's gonna happen, what's this, what's that. Stop. You are stressing yourself out and you're doing the most on top of that, because again, what is manifestation? Very simple. It is extremely simple. It is too easy actually, which is honestly why I think so many people have trouble here with the whole pressure thing. It's because people don't expect for this to be as easy as it actually is. People like literally cannot believe that, oh my god, I can say that I have what I want and then it just is. Yeah, it really is. But yes, I do understand why you might feel like it isn't that simple, especially because you might be someone who grew off of logic. You might be one of those people who grew up with very limiting parents, very limiting grandparents, or even friends, family. I don't care what it is, but most times it'll be because someone in their life is telling them, you can't do that, babe. Like, you gotta work your ass off if you want that. You can't have this. You gotta do this to get, like, you know, shit like that, where you hear a lot of limiting things and you believe them because obviously growing up, your mind is being shaped around whatever it is that you're consistently being told and taught. So if you were born into a family that told you, babe, you can't do that. You gotta work really hard. You gotta go to school. You gotta do this and that. You are gonna believe that. You're gonna believe that there are that many limits keeping you from manifesting or having that desire, because you really need to work at it. Working to get your desires is a complete and utter choice. Some people do like to take action within manifesting their desires. I do understand that for some people, they just like to feel the joy of, yeah, I did that. You know, I worked for it and it happened and all that stuff, and that's great. I'm happy for you regardless, because I do know that that feeling really is a great feeling, especially as a Capricorn. We already know. But you still have to understand that no matter what you were told when you were a child growing up, blah, 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 if it is a limiting or fear-based thing, it is not real. Immediately assume it is not real. It's not something that can or should affect me. So if you are one of those people who grew up with parents or in a family that always told you, you can strive for the stars, go for the stars, reach for the stars, go to the sky, whatever, like the sky's the limit, all the shit. Just be free and be open and just know that you can have what you want. Like, if you have that energy around you growing up, this is gonna be very easy for you, of course, as it is for everyone else as well. But y'all know what I mean. Like, y'all didn't have to rewire nothing. Y'all already knew what the tea was. And so that's great. That attitude right there is something that you're supposed to be maintaining. Now, within everything that I'm saying, please don't blame your family for the way that you think. Please do remember that you are still the one who's in control, because I grew up with a very limiting family. I don't blame shit on them, because I know that at my grown age, like, I can take matters into my own hands and I can make things happen in my favor, and so I have. And that's exactly what I want for you as well, to take matters into your own hands and to keep this as simple as possible. I do remember at the start of this all, like I was saying before, that pressure that I felt was like overwhelming, because I really thought that there was just no way that this could be this simple. I remember trying to come up with ways as to how it could be more complicated, overthinking it on purpose, contradicting what I was telling myself. Like, I was intentionally doing the most unintentionally, like I didn't want to, but I just felt like I couldn't help but do so. So I would always overthink. I would always add so much unnecessary thoughts and worries to something that really wasn't meant to be held at that standard of being that worried over. And so as time went on, I had to learn for myself that I was doing it to myself. I was making it harder for myself than it had to be. I was stressing myself out. I was adding unnecessary bullshit to the table that didn't need to be added, because I was what? Afraid. What is being afraid linked to? Fear. What is fear linked to? Limits. What do limits do? Keep you in one single place. Is that the way to live? Absolutely not. That's how you know that you feeling that pressure, you feeling that worry, you feeling like you got a brick on your shoulder is not a feeling that you are supposed to be taking on with you when you get to the other side, which you are already there. Y'all see what I'm saying? Do y'all see how simple this is? I can't even express it or explain it to be even more simple than what I'm telling you that it is, because it literally is this simple. Like, what is the point in you sitting here and stressing yourself out because you think that there has to be something else added to it? It doesn't have to be that way. Even if it is on a time crunch that you are manifesting that desire, you have to be willing to take the responsibility to sit still within knowing that it's already done, because you don't want to be the person who's waiting 1 month, 2 months for that desire when you could have had it yesterday. You know, like, it's really not that deep, but you have to make it not that deep. And the way that I did this for myself in terms of eliminating that pressure on myself was just by understanding that, one, I had more than enough time to manifest everything that I wanted. I am not the kind of person who I like to manifest every single thing right now. Like, I definitely do know that everything that I want, I'm gonna have it. Like, I'm not worried about it. But I also feel like a lot of things change in my mind kind of often, that I'm okay with going with the flow of, okay, if I want to manifest this next, I'll manifest that next. If I want to manifest this next, I'll manifest this next. Like, I kind of go with my soul's flow with that. And so I had to understand that, girl, there's more than enough time for you to manifest everything. Like, you're gonna be on this earth for a very long time. You're gonna be fine. You know, I had to remind myself of that, because I really thought that I needed to have everything that I wanted at age 22, which is how old I am right now, and that if I don't have it right now, I'm a failure, I can't manifest. Well, absolutely not. It's not like that. Everybody is different. Everybody works differently. Everybody thinks differently. I am just okay with going with the flow of knowing that all of these wonderful things are gonna happen in my favor because they already have within my imagination. That's the only thing that matters to me. So I want you all to remember that as well for yourselves. And I will tell you guys, like, as a side note, within my clients' experiences, is that they have told me themselves that they have learned to go with the flow of things in terms of just living their best lives, knowing that it's all working out for them right now. That is the way that I want you all to live as well. I want you all to be able to just know that you have what you want and then live your best life knowing that it will fucking come, that, like, it's already here. I want you all to do what you gotta do, live your best lives each and every single day, and to still keep it in your mind that it's already done, it's already done, it's already done. Because truth be told, that is how I manifest basically everything that I want. I manifest what I want simply by knowing that it is already done. I live my best life each and every single day. Anytime I think of that desire, I'm like, it's done. Like, I'm not worried about it. I know it's done. And if I ever have a doubt, I remind myself I'm a good person, I have good intentions, I have God inside of me because I am God, so why wouldn't I succeed? And that sentence, like that statement alone, is enough to keep me calm. Then from there on out, I literally see everything that I see within my mind manifest before my very eyes. And then what happens when I receive those desires? I say, okay, I already knew it though. That's literally all there is to it. You already knew it though, because you saw it in your head, because you maintained it there. You didn't feel pressure while you were doing that. You didn't feel pressure while you were living your best life each and every single day. You didn't feel afraid that they weren't going to come because of whatever. You simply had trust in yourself and in the process and in the fact that everything is manifested right before your very eyes. That's all there is to it. Now, the other thing that did help me out here when it came to me like eliminating that pressure was also by understanding that I am truly the most limitless person within my reality. I am the God, like I was telling y'all. I know that I have God inside of me. I know that I am God. So if I have that God energy with me, why would I not be able to manifest everything that I want? Ask yourself that seriously. Because if you are somebody who perceives God to be something outside of you, a source outside of you, anytime you think of that God, you automatically assume that that God can make anything happen. If God decides that it's gonna rain, it's gonna rain. If God decides that it's gonna be sunny tomorrow, it's gonna be sunny tomorrow. Whatever it is that God assumes, you automatically assume that that is correct. Why? Because it's God. This is exactly how you are supposed to be viewing yourself. Because within you being the God of your reality, that's all there is to it. You are literally the God of your reality. There's no second guessing that. You can do, be, and have it all simply because the God you said so, and that's it. That always calms me down, because right then and there, where's the pressure? There is no pressure, because I already know that everything that I'm saying to myself will be done in my favor because I am God. I choose not to let God be outside of me. I choose God to be in me, with me, as me. And so I work as God. That's all there is to that. That's all there is to it. Now, the final thing that I always maintain within my mind to keep myself in a state of, okay, it's gonna be okay, I already know, I don't have that pressure, all that stuff, is by remembering that feeling that way, like I was saying earlier, the limited, the the fear, blah, blah, afraid, all that. That those are not real feelings that deserve to be with me, that deserve my time of day, that deserve any place in my reality, because I am not that person. I'm not afraid of shit. I'm not afraid of this. I'm not afraid, period, because what is there to be afraid of? Absolutely nothing. You all have to understand that you being, again, as limitless as you really are, means that you can have it all. So upon you being able to have it all, does the person who has it all feel afraid of whatever's gonna happen? Do they feel afraid that it won't work out? Do they feel afraid of whatever? No, they don't, okay? Take Lindsay Lohan from the movie Just My Luck. Did she have any kinds of fears throughout most of the movies? Was she afraid that she wasn't gonna get what she wanted? Absolutely fucking not. She was like, why wouldn't it work out? Why wouldn't it work out? And she was completely right, because each and every single thing that she wanted, she got at the speed of light, because she didn't have that fear embedded inside of her. That pressure to get what she wanted, there was none, because she knew that it was already done. You see what I'm saying? It's literally just the initial knowing that it's already going to be taken care of, because it is. It's already going to be taken care of, as it already is right now. Me remembering that fear is not above me is something that always pulls me right back down to earth. I always remember fear is not above me. I am above all that shit. All that low vibrational ass energy, those thoughts that make you feel bad, those thoughts that make you feel sad, limited, whatever, eliminated, dead and gone, because it's not meant for you. It's simply and consistently and actually definitely not meant for you. So really, the only thing that you have to realize here is who the hell you are as a person. Remember your power, remember your worth, remember everything that I'm telling you in this video today, because everything that I am telling you is exactly what the tea is in every way, shape, and form. You are not limited. There is no reason to be afraid. There is no pressure. You have all the time in the world to manifest, even if you are manifesting on a time crunch. Please do understand that all of it, it's already done. It's already done. You just have to sit still within that. So even if you feel like you don't have all the time in the world because you need something done by next week, you better be assuming right now and staying within the states of knowing that it is already done, so that next week when that time comes, oh wait, I already knew. It's already done, because it absolutely is. Even within that regard, you still have all the time to manifest, because time is infinite. Like, there is no time here. Just sit within having that desire right now, even if it's next week that you need it. Right now, it has already manifested for you. How liberating does that feel? Does that help eliminate all the pressure that you were feeling before? Absolutely, because you know you're already there. It's already done in your favor because you said so. And that's absolutely it. That's how simple this is. I promise you guys, it is this simple. It is not a complicated thing. It is not scary. It's not anything that you thought it would be in the worst way possible. It is simply that simple. Simply said just like that, because it really is. I promise you guys, there's a way around everything. Even if you feel all the fear in the world and it doesn't matter. Just tell yourself what it is. You're going to be okay. There is no pressure. You are the god of your reality, and you're fully and 110% in control, and I believe in you. I know that you can do this. Believe in yourself just as much as I do, and you will see how wonderfully everything will manifest in your favor, as it already has. And it already has, I promise you that. But alright, my love, I'm gonna leave y'all with that, because I know I said a lot of stuff in this video. So go ahead and just consume the info that I'm telling you, apply it to your lives, make your lives as easy and as stress-free as possible. You deserve that good ass energy, especially because you're not someone who's doubtful. You're not afraid. You're not nothing. You're everything. You already know who you are. You know what the tea is, because I'm telling you what it is. So apply that shit. Keep yourself stress-free, pressure-free, no pressure at all. Shit. Even peep that you letting these things have pressure on you is you putting that shit on a pedestal. You peep? You're telling yourself that that thing can make you feel that. No, it can't. No, it can't. If it can't make you feel good, it can't make you feel nothing. That's it. That's it. You gotta be that strict. You really do. Because I'll be damned if I live my life feeling stressed out, feeling pressure. Hell to the fuck no. I already lived most of my life feeling that way. I'm done. Here on out, it's all ease, peace, happiness, and that's it. It is as simple as that. I promise y'all that. But yes, my love, thank y'all so much for watching my video. I truly appreciate it. I intend that this video helped you to the best of its ability, and I know that it did. Y'all don't even gotta tell me. I know that it did, because why are you gonna sit here and let something be above you? That's exactly what you're doing when you're choosing that. When you're choosing to feel that pressure, you're letting that thing be above you. Even if in that second you feel that overwhelming stress, which I have felt myself, I understand what that is. To sit there and to feel like all of those stressed out feelings, those pressured feelings that you're feeling, is the only thing that you can really feel in that moment. When you feel that stressed out, you assume that there is no solution to your problem. You simply assume the worst unintentionally, and it's because that stress right there is over consuming your mind when it should not. Because you're not someone who sits there and stresses out over things that you know you should not be stressing out over. You are a very limitless person. You are very free. You're very capable. You're very able to have it all. You can do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care what it is. You simply have to pay attention to the way that you feel when you are manifesting these desires, others. By peeping, do I feel this stressed out? Do I feel that much pressure? Do I feel a type of way? If you do, you gotta remind yourself of who you are. You gotta pull it right back to basics. I am the main character. I am that bitch. I'm the one who's in control. I am the creator of my reality. I am the operant power. I can do this. I can manifest whatever I want. It is so easy to manifest whatever I want. No matter what it is, I can have it simply because I said so, easily, and that's it. That's all there is to it. You have to remind yourself of who you are. Because during times like this, like where I was saying that you might forget who you are for a second, that's when you gotta remind yourself of what's up, okay? Because you're not going to let nothing outside of you be the reason that you don't believe in yourself. You're not going to let anyone or anything make you feel like you're small, make you feel like you're limited, make you feel like you can't. I don't care what it is, you are not going to be the person who lets these things dominate your reality in a world that belongs to you. How silly would you feel if later on you find out that you could have been manifesting that shit the entire time? You could have had it like 5 years ago, but you didn't let yourself have it because you were choosing to feel so stressed out over something that was not meant to be stressed out over. Of course, don't actually give yourself shit for that, but y'all know what I mean. Like, you don't want to feel regret or stress about that, where you remember now, oh yeah, I really am that powerful. I should have just believed in myself. That's okay, you know, it happens. But now that you know better, let yourself do better. Let yourself have better. Let yourself manifest better. There's no way that you won't be able to have it all. You just have to know that you can. And upon you knowing that you can, you maintain knowing, yes, I can, yes, I can, yes, I can. And yes, of course you can. There is no one bigger than you. There's no one better than you. There's no one stronger or more powerful than you in a world like this. And so the last thing that you're going to do is let pressure be the reason that you feel like you are below. You're not below, bitch. Like I was saying in my other video, if it's not blowing you, it's nothing. Like, the fuck? Why are you gonna entertain that feeling? I have entertained it long enough, and I can tell y'all myself it didn't get me anywhere. Letting myself feel that pressured over something that was so easy to do. It was like I was choosing it at that point. And I can definitely say that as someone who did used to have really shitty self-concept, I can say, yeah, I was choosing that for a period of time at least. I was choosing to be okay with those shitty feelings, those pressured feelings, all of the stress, all of that. I was okay with it because that was all that I was used to, because I felt like I deserved it, because I felt like, how can I work out of this? Like, very limited. But you are not a limited person. You are completely and utterly limitless in every way, shape, and form. So you are going to be the person who does things differently for yourself, for your reality, for your life, everything. You want to do this right. So do it right by having that positive attitude, that consistent attitude, that stress-free attitude telling you, I can do this, I am doing this, and so I will, and that's it. And yes, my love, it is already done. It is as easy as this. Keep it as stress-free as I'm telling you to keep it, and let it bless you in the best way possible, because it is already done in your wonderful and beautiful favor, and it is. It really is. Tell them feelings to shoe fly and live your best life known to man, because you know that you can right here, right now, and that's it. There's really nothing else to this besides just believing in yourself and letting yourself have it in the very best way possible, because that's exactly what you deserve, but you already knew that though. But alright, my love, I'm gonna leave y'all with that again. I appreciate truly everything that y'all do for me. Thank y'all so much for watching my video. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all so much for learning from me. I love y'all more than anything in this world. For real, for real. Y'all are literally the best things that ever happened to me. And y'all truly are, truly. May God bless all of you, and please take care, everybody. And get yourself out your head, my love. You gotta get yourself all the way out your head, man, because what are you doing? Allowing that pressure to be something that actually dictates the way that you manifest is the silliest thing in the world to do, because why would you be doing that? That pressure is not bigger than you. That pressure is not you. And because it's not you, like I said, it is not bigger than you. It is not more powerful than you, the most powerful person within your reality. Being as powerful as you are, as the main character, as the creator, everything that you definitely are, that you were born to be, you have to be strong enough to not let these things be and feel like something that is weighing on your shoulders, as desires, as whatever it is that you are manifesting, all of that stuff. Yes, you may really want it, and that's completely okay, but you cannot let that want translate into desperate energy, because feeling that pressure does link back to desperate energy as well, which is also linked to fear. Like I was saying, feeling very limited. You are not a limited person. You are someone who's consistent. You know exactly what you want, so you're gonna stay loyal to that vision, and you're not gonna let anyone or anything outside of you make you feel differently. Even if it looks like that desire is moving backwards, no, it's not. Not pressure. How the fuck can it be if I'm the one who's in control? Do not let it make you feel like you're losing control. You gotta be on top of your thoughts, of your feelings, everything. And even if you are a little sad, you do feel a little sad, that's completely okay. The only thing that I ask is that when you have that little sad moment, that you're gonna let stop in your favor, that you're not gonna let those thoughts go crazy with that sad feeling, okay? You can feel stressed out, you can feel that pressure, just do not let those feelings translate into those thoughts that make up your reality. reality. You are still completely in control. You are still the person who can have it all, who can do it all, be it all, everything. You already knew that though. So please do remember that there is no pressure. There's nothing going on. Nothing is happening. It already is what you say it is right here, right now. So stick to that shit and never let anyone or anything get on top of what it is that you got going on for yourself. Because if you're not a bottom, I don't want to fucking hear it. And we all know that you're a top, bitch, because you are on top, and that's final. Nothing can top that. You already knew that though. You already knew. Bye. This life is all about being free. It's all about living your best life, doing what you want to do, manifesting what you want to manifest. Whatever it is that you want for yourself, it's all meant for you. The only thing that you truly have to remember here though is that you being free does not equate you entertaining, feeling pressured, and feeling stressed out over manifestations that you already have in the bag. Like, how the fuck can you feel stressed out over something that you have already manifested? If you know that it's already done in your favor, which we both know that it already is, how can it stress you out? It can't, because at that case in point, one, you would be saying that that desire has not manifested, and two, you would be putting those pressured feelings on top of a pedestal to letting you feel that way consistently speaking. Absolutely not. Be strong. Be strong-minded. That's what this entire thing is all about, being strong fucking minded. If you are a strong-minded person, which we all know that you are as the main character of your reality, you have to remember that, wait a minute, I get to decide. You don't get to decide, bitch. You don't get to do anything that you want to do. I get to decide for you, and that's completely right. That goes for everything else that's going on top of you. Because, oh wait, nothing is on top of you. Those things that you thought was above you, that's making you feel this way, they're not above you. Stop putting them on top. Sink them right back down where they belong, down here, my love, and you keep yourself all the way up there because you are on top for a reason. You are that powerful for a reason. It's because you can do this. So do it. Maintain it. Stop letting it stress you out in this way when you know that there is nothing to be stressed out over. If you say that it's done, it is already done, and that's all there is to it. So keep it that way. Keep it as simple as I'm telling you to keep it, and let your life be as easy as you want it to be. If I made my life this easy, simply by letting myself make it this easy, there is no saying how far you can go. You will go all the damn way because that's exactly what's meant for you, and you will let your life be great because that is exactly what is meant for you, and it really is. Y'all got this. I believe in you. Eliminate the stress, eliminate the pressure. No reason, no need for it. You know who you are, so sit with that and remember it. You are everything. You got this in the bag, and you absolutely do. Never doubted that, not even for one single second.